I just worry about the fire because it's near, on this side, it's near the church, and a lot of my friends live around here.
Juan Wonpektiku is always looking out for her fellow church members at Thai Outreach Church in Pasadena. The congregation was finally able to meet for service after they had to evacuate the area a month ago. Many were able to get out of harm's way due to Juan's urgent calls, including Ann Pinchai. The 65-year-old did not know she needed to leave her Montrose home. She received emergency text messages in English on her cell phone, but did not understand the messages because she only speaks Thai. Then, as the wildfires raged, Ann said the smoke in her neighborhood became unbearable. Smoke was seeping into her home, so she put towels around the windows and doors. She also wore a mask. Ann told us in Thai, unable to communicate in English, she felt helpless. In addition, she had been in her home for 24 hours without electricity because of a power outage. Juan became concerned for Ann and reached out.
Did you get the news about they need to evacuate now? Something like that. And then she just woke up, so she know nothing and just crying.
นึกไม่ออกคือตอนนั้นไอ้นี่แล้วไงแบบกลัวแล้วไงว่ามันเกิดอะไรขึ้นอะไรอย่างเงี้ยก็เก็บไปก็
I couldn't think of anything at that time. I was scared. I cried thinking, what should I do? Who will I live with? I was in shock. Luckily, Ann packed a bag and left her home. We contacted officials and asked why emergency alert warnings and text messages were only available in a couple of languages. The county and city responded. At this time, wireless emergency alerts are limited to only English and Spanish due to the system limitations of the integrated alert and warning system maintained by FEMA. These alerts are only one of several means of notifying residents to evacuate their homes during an emergency. Our response also includes messaging platform and door knocks, or first responders with loudspeakers driving up and down streets messaging the need to take protective action. Ann said no one knocked on her door. We asked the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services why there is a lack of multilingual emergency text messages. Cal OES released this statement. While Cal OES plays an important coordinating role, it is the responsibility of local governments to operate their own alert and warning systems. We'd like to direct you to Los Angeles City and County. We want to make sure you are aware that the disaster recovery centers currently open in Los Angeles and Altadena provide digital materials and information in multiple languages to help vulnerable populations recover. However, Ann did try and apply for benefits. But she couldn't get through and became frustrated, so she gave up. A FEMA spokesperson said they're looking into the situation. A spokesperson with AAPI Equity Alliance says there are more languages than just Thai. Many other Asian languages are also affected.
That is something that we are really looking into now, is like who within the county system can be accountable for this and share information. We know not every language is going to be made available, and certainly not to 10 million people, but how can we triage to make sure people do get the right information?